What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
So, just so you guys know, you guys are in for a motherfucking treat. I want to give everybody a big shout out who has been coming up here. Now, the reason why you guys are in for a treat is I've been doing this shit for fucking years. I actually travel the country speaking nationally, so this comes very natural to me. However, for a lot of people, Amy, Randy, and the other people that have done it last week and are going to be doing it again here in the next few weeks, it doesn't come as easy. So give a big round of applause to everybody who signed up.
Woo!
So I want to ask you guys a question. Is everybody in the room willing to be open? By a show of hands, how many of you guys are willing to be open? To be open to different ideas and concepts and something that you guys have not heard before. Because what I'm going to talk about today is I'm not going to talk about being selfless. I'm going to talk about being selfish. Because a lot of you motherfuckers out there have no fucking idea who the fuck you are, what the fuck you like, and why the fuck you like that shit.
Tell it like it is.
It is. Most of you guys have gone from being somebody's fucking daughter to somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend to somebody's husband or wife to somebody's fucking father, somebody's fucking mother, and never ever realized who you were. And I see this all the time. I see this all the time. I'm going to pick on you over here, Denise, and I'm not saying that this is your story. I'm just making it up. Somebody like Denise here, she goes and once again, she's somebody's daughter. Before she knows it, she's in college, she's somebody's girlfriend. Then that guy decides to propose to her, now she's somebody's wife. Eventually, she has a few kids. Now her world is completely around and revolved around these kids. Something happens to her life that happens to most people. Divorce, changes, whatever happens. And now all of a sudden, here is Denise, 45 years old, has no fucking clue who the fuck she is. And you see these ladies all the time. You see these 45-year-old women running around with these 21, 22-year-old dudes trying to live the fucking life that they should have lived fucking 20 years ago. So I want you guys to write this down. I want you to ask this question. This should be a question that you ask yourself even after you leave this meeting. Who am I? Who am I? And the second question you need to be asking yourself is, what makes me happy? What genuinely and truly makes me, Brian Ponciano, happy? Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Not my fucking mom, not my fucking grandma, not my dad, not my brother, not my sister, not my fucking girlfriend, not my kids. Nobody gets to decide what the fuck I like. Who are you? And what the fuck makes you happy? I ask this because one of the things that I do is I offer one-on-one mentorship, coaching for individuals. And even though I do real estate by trade, my mindset is all that I focus on, and it's really all the coaching that I do. With every single one of my students, we always have the exact same task. For about the first 2 months, we are figuring out who they are, and we are figuring out what makes them happy. And one thing that I realized is that time and time again, nobody knows who the fuck they are. Everybody does what they think they're supposed to do. Everybody marries who they think they're supposed to marry. Everybody goes and does shit because other fucking people think it's a good fucking idea. I ask you once again, who are you? And what makes you happy? There's a saying that I learned from one of my mentors that I suggest you guys write down. The only thing worse than going down the wrong road is going down the wrong road enthusiastically. Being happy as fuck that you're making some headway. You made a long way, and then you found out, fuck, this isn't even where the fuck I wanted to go anyway. The only thing worse than going down the wrong road is going down the wrong road enthusiastically. Thinking that you're doing the right thing. How many of you guys have seen people lock themselves, indebt themselves to go to fucking college to get a fucking degree that they don't even want, that they don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do? I'm gonna get my psychology degree, but what are you gonna do with that? I don't know, we'll see once we get there. Once you get a degree, but more opportunities come aboard. Who the fuck are you? And what the fuck makes you happy? The only thing worse than going down the wrong road is going down the wrong road enthusiastically. So many people that I see get in the wrong business, get in the wrong opportunity, get in the wrong relationships. They're looking to 10x their shitty business. They don't even have a fucking plan to begin with, but they're looking to 10x it. They're looking to go big or go home. And you know what happens to all these motherfuckers? They go home. But they go home broke and pissed off and negative. And now they get to start all over again. But this time broker and older. Because the only thing worse than going down the wrong road is going down the wrong road enthusiastically. So I ask you this. When is the last time that you put time aside and specifically only thought about yourself? I know that in an environment like this, we're all supposed to be fucking positive and it's all good and we're all love and all this horse shit. And it is just that, fucking horse shit. We are dualities. We are 2, 3, 4, 5 different spirits put into one fucking body. We can't just focus on one thing and be positive all the time. You are going to drive your fucking self crazy. And you will end up in these positions. How many people have came up to me and said, hey, Brian, I see you got a nonprofit. I want to start a nonprofit too. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. For anybody who has ever run a nonprofit, you know that that is not the case. And you know why they do it? Because they think they should do it. Because they think that sounds like maybe a good fucking idea somewhere. Not understanding what the fuck they're getting themselves into. They're doing it for other people. They're doing it for other people's approval. I do this shit because it makes me feel fucking good. And because if I don't start my nonprofit, none of you dumb motherfuckers will actually go out and do this shit yourself. You need somebody like me to create an event so you can just show up and help out, even though you can just help out anyway. That's why I do it. But it aligns with what I want. It aligns with how I want to do it. When I want to do it. I ask you guys again, when was the last time that you took some time for yourself and thought only about you and what you wanted and made you happy? Not about your fucking kids, not about your husband or wife, not about your parents, not about what society tells us that we should be. What do you want? What do you want? So I remember growing up in my high school, and all of us were all a bunch of essays. Essays are nothing more than like Hispanic people normally associated with the southern part of California, normally involved in gang culture or something along those lines. I remember from a very young age, I remember being in high school and there was this girl, and she was this really, really pretty black girl. And I remember being at this store, And I remember it was like the school store to get snacks and shit. I remember being in line, and I remember that girl came up to me. She said, "Oh my God, you are really cute. I want to talk to you." Now, right at that moment, a fight broke out right in front of us. And that's just what it was, right? So after everything calmed down about the fight, I really wanted to go talk to this girl. However, my culture dictated that we only dated Mexican girls and we only dated white girls. You don't date monkeys. Sorry about that, you know what I don't mean offense. That's what they told us. That's what was ingrained to us. So for the large part of my young youth, I only dated white girls and Mexican girls. As an adult now, I figured out that I don't like white girls. I hardly ever date Mexican girls. I only fucking date black girls. But I was being influenced by other people that were not me. I was being influenced by what I should choose to be happy about, based on what the fuck they believed. And I ask you guys once again, when is the last time that you sat down and took some time just for yourself? Not what society wants you to go, not what they want you to do, not what they think is okay, not what they think should be done. For you guys that know me and have followed me and have seen my story for many years, you know that a large part of my story is you can't do that. You can't say that. Nobody's going to take you seriously. Nobody's ever going to lend you money. You walking around cussing like that. You're fucking smoking weed on fucking Facebook Live. You're always talking about this, and that. Nobody's going to take you seriously. That's not what a businessman looks like. That's not what a millionaire looks like. That's not how they act. I officially became a millionaire earlier this year, I believe it was. Based on assets and the buildings that I own and the apartment complexes that I control. If I would have listened to those people, I would have went down the wrong road. You have no idea how many people I see continually beating their fucking head against the goddamn wall, hoping that this time is going to be different, hoping that this year is going to be their year, hoping and praying that if I continue doing the exact same bullshit that I've been doing for the last fucking 20 years, maybe this year will be different. Going down the wrong road enthusiastically. So I had one of my coaching students, and I was talking to her, and I said, all right, we're about to get started. What are you looking to achieve? What are you looking to gain from this? Well, I want to have the mindset to earn $1 million. And I was like, oh, here we go with the same bullshit, right? So I fucking humored it for a minute, and I said, all right, well, tell me, why do you want to make $1 million? Well, if I made $1 million, then I would be able to take care of my parents' financial situation because they're about to retire. Okay, well, why is that important to you? Why are you concerned about your parents' retirement? Well, my mom's got a little bit of money saved up. My dad's a complete fucking idiot. I just don't know that they're going to be able to take care of themselves in order to retire. Okay, so why is that important to you? Well, I just don't want to worry about them, and I don't want to worry about them happening and being old and not being able to take care of themselves. And my mom lives over in Uganda, and my dad lives over in the States, and I don't want to worry about it. So I said, okay. Well, let me ask you this: if there was a way for your parents to be able to cover all their bills for retirement without you having to make $1 million, will that work for you? And she said, yeah. So what you don't need is the fucking $1 million. You see, if I would have been like any other coach, oh yeah, let's make $1 million, come on over here, let me show you how to make $1 million. Leading this person down the wrong road. This person would have been miserable, would have fucking, I don't even know that they would have even made it to make $1 million to begin with. And even if they would have made it to that fucking position, they would have realized that that's not what they wanted anyways. Going after something and not achieving it sucks. We can all agree on that. Going after a goal and not achieving it is not fun. But you know what's worse? Going after a goal, you achieve it, and you find out that shit is not what the fuck you wanted to begin with. You just spend 4, 5, 6, 10 years working hard to this one goal that you needed to make happen, just to find out that it's got absolutely nothing to do with what it is that you want. So I am going to challenge you guys today. Once again, I am asking you guys to step outside of your comfort zone. And it's so fucking stupid to me that being selfish is a step out of people's comfort zone. Because people want to be liked. People want to be accepted. The word selfish has had a negative connotation in our society. Anytime you hear that person is selfish, they don't say that in a good way. However, I am challenging every single one of you guys to be selfish. Do what is best for Randy. Do what is best for Janet. Do what is best for Jonathan. Do what is best for every single one of you. And believe it or not, this is going to be one of the hardest fucking things that you will ever do. It takes a tremendous amount of conscious energy to just go a few days being extremely selfish. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't care about what the fuck you say. I don't care about what the fuck you think. You think it's funny that I walk around with a stuffed monkey? Well, fuck you, because it makes me fucking laugh and it makes me feel good. And by the way, I'm about to take that motherfucker to Japan. I booked my flight to Japan and Korea, so I'm going in October. Why do I do that? Because I'm a selfish motherfucker. And it makes me feel good. Now I want you guys to write down this thing, because some of you guys may be shaking your head, some of you guys may be agreeing, somebody may be fucking thinking in the back of their head, yeah, well, you know, that sounds good, but I'm not really sure about being selfish, and that's not what I've been taught all this fucking time. I want you to write this down. You can only give from what you overflow. If you were broke as fuck, how the fuck are you gonna fucking help your parents when they need help? If you're struggling and you can't even fucking swim yourself, how the fuck are you gonna help that person swim? We only give from what we overflow. And it's a fucking crazy thing. Because the more that you are selfish, the more you're able to give back. The more you're able to put out there. It took many years of me being selfish, to be able to walk into a room and be the fucking walking goddamn entertainment and happy fucking place wherever I go. I literally walk into any place in the fucking world. Before you know it, we're hanging out, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're having fun, even if I don't even speak the same fucking language that they do. It came from being selfish. It came from working on myself. It came from saying, you know what, no, I'm not going to go to that fucking meeting. I need to go to the 2% Club because that is me working on myself. It's taken many times. Many times. Jeff has came up to me with a business idea, with a plan, with something that he's promoting, something that he wants to do, and I'm like, nope. I love you, Jeff. You're my mentor, but nope, absolutely not. But you would be so good at it, and I'm sure I would be, but no. I need to focus on what the fuck I want to focus on. Remember, guys, the only thing worse than going down the wrong road is going down the wrong road enthusiastically. Happy as fuck. Hell yeah, man. I'm fucking you know, shit. Motherfucker. That's not even what the fuck I wanted. This shit sucks. This is worse. This is way worse than the fuck I was. Like, yeah, I got $1 million, but I gotta respond to these 20 motherfuckers that are hounding me every fucking minute. I would have rather not fucking have that money. I go back to the same question that I started this. Who are you? And what makes you happy? Who are you? And what makes you happy? And I want you guys to be really brutally honest about this shit. One of the best things that I ever did was do that exact same exercise that I'm telling you guys to do. Because I realized that I'm a lazy ass motherfucker and I don't like to work at all. Like at all. Like I really don't want to do shit. Absolutely not want to do shit. And y'all laugh about it, but you ever come and see my business, I don't do shit. I literally just attracted a $420,000 check into my bank account, and you know how much work I did? Shit! Zero! Not a goddamn fucking thing! I smoked cigars and drank with those motherfuckers!
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Once I realized that I was a lazy ass person, and once I realized that I'm okay with that, because lazy, that's just a fucking word just like selfish that has a negative connotation. Fuck you motherfuckers, because every single one of you motherfuckers laughing wants to be at home, not doing shit, making money. I don't give a fuck how much you tell me I love to hustle. I love real estate. I love my industry. I would do this for free. No, you wouldn't, motherfucker. Fuck you. Who are you and what makes you happy? Once I realized that I was a lazy ass person, I seeked out other lazy people, other lazy successful people. My mentor just locked up 5 hotels that are gonna net him, net after expenses, $1 million a month. And you know how much work he's doing? You need to be brutally honest with yourself. Who are you? And what makes you happy? Guys, that has been my time. I appreciate every single one of you guys.
Woo! Wow. Wow.
Who was right, Dad? 25 minutes.
Hey, everybody knows it's only 4 letters.
It's only 4 minutes. That was an easy one to read. Wow.
Wow.
I can't wait till one day I can stand up here and perform like that. Who am I and what makes me happy is powerful, and I appreciate seeing that on the thing. 2 years ago, I wrote the same thing down. I was in business for myself, and I was doing it for my family. I wasn't doing it for myself. And when I started writing that shit down, it changed. I shut the business down. I don't do that anymore. It's not who I am. Today, I do what makes me happy. I'm selfish. I love my kids, but they gotta love what I do. And I'll mix in what they do. People around me gotta love what I do. I'll mix in what you do, but 90% of my day is about me. Thank you, Brian. That was awesome. That was a great thing. Couple of things. We got Corey. We want to thank Corey. Let's give him another huge round of applause. Corey will not be here next week, so the wonderful food that he provides will not be here. Just an FYI, come with a full stomach. Just heads up. Again, thank you, Jeff. You are awesome for allowing us to have this day. Thank you, Jeff. This is helping me, helping every single person. And again, thank you guys for showing up. It's 115 degrees out. Our cars don't like this stuff either. This was an awesome day. Let's end with some declarations. Everybody got a sheet? Anybody need a sheet? Anyone? No? You need a sheet?